Hello student, welcome to next practical of object oriented programming. In today's practical we see the practical number 11, that is program to implement single inheritance. Okay, so inheritance is one concept in that we can derive new class from old class. Okay, so practical significance is the use of inheritance show the reusability of existing class properties and deriving a new class with additional properties. Okay, so simple, we can use the property of base class in derived class. We can also use the data members and member function in derived class. The relevant program outcomes is basic knowledge, discipline knowledge, experiment practice, and engineering tools and communication. Okay, so these are some program outcomes of this practical. Then the theoretical is inheritance. It is the process of inheriting properties of object of one class by object of another class. The class which is inherits the property of another class is called as derived class or child class or subclass, and the class whose properties are inherited is called as base class or parent class or superclass. Okay, when single class is derived from a single parent class, it is called as single inheritance. So if there is one base class and one derived class, that time it is called as single inheritance. There are various types of inheritance. Many time in examination question is asked types of inheritance for 2 marks. So these are single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, and hybrid inheritance. It is very important topic. Okay, so here is one syntax of single inheritance. First, class is the keyword and we define the name of the base class. Then properties, member functions, and second, here this code is very important. Class is the keyword, derived class name, colon, visibility mode, and base class name. Okay, then again property and member. So this is diagrammatical representation of single inheritance, base class, parent class, and one derived class. Okay, this class is base class, means you can say super class, and base class is derived from parent class. Okay, then these are the visibility mode of inheritance: private, protected, public, and these are the different visibility modes. Okay, then we see this program. Write a C++ program to define class student having data members roll number and name. So there is one base class student having 2 data members roll number and name. Then second, derive a class means एक class derive करना है, कौन सा, marks from student. Okay, so marks is the child class and student is the parent class. So derive class mark from student having data members m1, m2, m3, total and percentage. Means these m1, m2, m3 are the subject marks of 3 subject. Then we find total and then we display the percentage. Accept and display data for one student. Okay, so many time in examination also these types of question is asked. Okay, so we write this program by using single inheritance. First, we see the diagrammatical representation of this program. Okay, so here is single inheritance. Class, first class name is student. Okay, so this class is base class, student, and data members are roll number and name. Then one class is derived from this class, that class called as mark. Okay, so क्या हम लोग क्या करेंगे, एक क्लास बनाएंगे स्टूडेंट, उसमें डेटा मेंबर रहेगा रोल नंबर एंड नेम. उससे एक क्लास और डिराइव करेंगे मार्क्स, उसमें डेटा मेंबर रहेंगे m1, m2, m3, total marks and percentage. Okay, so this is simple diagrammatical representation of the program, and then we see the main code of this program. Okay, so this is program. First 2 line we define the header file iostream.h and conio.h. Okay, then next, first we define one class student. Okay, then inside student we define two data members, roll number and name. Okay, so roll number is integer. Why? Because roll number is in integer value, so we take the data type integer. Okay, then second name is in character, so we create character array, char name, and the size of array is 20. Okay, then we define one function to get the data. Okay, so void get, this function is used to get the data. Which data? Roll number and name of the student. So for that we create one method, function void get. Then we define one string. Okay, enter the name of student and the name is stored in the name. So code is very important. Cout is the output function and cin is the input function. जो cout में आप define करेंगे, it is simply display on screen and after that user enter some data. Okay, user क्या enter करेगा? Name of student, that store in the name. Okay, we define name variable at the beginning. Okay, second enter, again we define another string, enter name of student, roll number. Okay, sorry, here by mistake enter string चाहिए, enter student roll number. Okay, so enter student roll number and the roll number is stored in roll. Why? Because we define the variable. Okay, here function is closed and here class is closed, so we define the base class student having two data members and having one function. Then after this code we define another class, that is class marks. Here class mark. Okay, then colon public student. So public, private, protected, these are the three visibility mode of the class. Okay, so we use the public. Okay, why? Because public, when you use public, that time all members are accessible at the any position in the program. Okay, so define करने के लिए क्या यूज किया? class is the keyword, mark is the name of our derived class, colon public student. So this code is for, because our class mark is derived from which class? Student class. So remember this, class mark colon public student. Okay, then this is the this is access specifier for data members. So in next class mark class there are 5 data members. First integer m1, m2, m3, these are the 3 subjects marks. Then we define total of the m1, m2, m3. Next we define double PR. So PR means we use for percentage. Okay, why we did not define PR in integer? Because percentage is in float. Okay, so we can use float also or double also. Okay, का यूज करते हैं अपन? कारण why? Because percentage जो आ रहा है, जो percentage आएगा वो point में आएगा. Okay, it is not integer value, it is point value. Okay, so we take the double data type. Next we define one data member function void accept, to accept the mass of 3 subject. Okay, so we define string enter mass of first subject, store in m1, enter mass of second subject, store in m2, enter mass of third subject, and which store in m3. Then this function is closed. Then we define another function void cal. Okay, for calculation. Okay, so total is equal to, how we can find total? Addition of m1, m2, m3. So we write one formula, total is equal to m1, m2 plus m3, then semicolon. Next we find percentage. Percentage is equal to total divided by number of subject. So number of subject is 3, so we use the 3. Okay, then we display the data. Okay, by using display function. So we define another function void display. So display data, first we use one string student name, where we store the student name in name. So we write name. Endl is used to move the cursor on next line. Okay, then we second display the roll number, then we display total mass, and then we display the percentage. Okay, so here display function is closed and here class is closed. So this is our derived class. Next we define main function, void main. First we create one object of marks, So we use mark s1. So mark is the name of the class and s1 is the object of class. Then we use one function, inbuilt function clr to clear the screen. Then we call one by one function s1 dot get. So here this is very important, s1 dot get. अब get जो get function है, get is the function from student class which is the base class of marks. S1 is the object of marks, so S1 can call the get function which is present in our base class, that is student. Okay, so S1 called get, S1 dot accept, S1 dot call, S1 dot display. So accept, cal and display, these functions are in marks, so it can call, but get is the function which is present in student. So this is concept of inheritance. We can use the function from base class in derived class. S1 is the object of marks. Okay, and marks is the derived from student. Okay, finally we get ch used to display the data. This is program for the single inheritance. Okay, so we first compile the program. Its shortcut is Alt F9 for compiling. So our program is compiled successfully, there is no error. Okay, then we run the program, Control F9. Okay, so enter name of student Tushar, roll number is 5, enter marks of first subject 50, enter marks of second subject 50, enter marks of third subject 50. Okay, so this display the data. Student name Tushar, student roll number 50, student total marks 150 and student percentage 50. Okay, so this data, sometime the calculation may be wrong because because it is stack error. In every computer the output is maybe quite different, or sometime it is maybe wrong. Okay, but our program is executed properly. Okay, so this is simple concept of inheritance, single inheritance. Okay, and you try to write this program second and execute. Many times this program also ask in examination. Okay, and find the output of this program. Okay, or if the error is there, so write error in the program. Okay, and complete this manual. Thank you.